This video is sponsored by Checkmate Magazines. Checkmate Industries is the largest OEM handgun magazine manufacturer in the U.S. They have been manufacturing OEM magazines for the most popular brands for years. These are 2011 mags, however, they produce magazines for SIG, Smith & Wesson, Beretta M9 series, Desert Eagles, and M1A M14 mags. Each Checkmate magazine is 100% developed in the U.S., backed by a lifetime warranty to ensure superior performance, reliability, quality, fit, and finish. See everything they offer at checkmatemagazines.com.
Checkmate Mags, getting it done.
Hey there, friends. Thanks for checking in. Today we have another Is This Pistol Still Relevant video. And today we have a KelTec. And I wonder how many people saw the title of the video and the thumbnail and said, no, absolutely not. Well, give it a chance. You don't even know which one it is yet. But the last Is This Pistol Still Relevant video, a Beretta PX4 Storm Compact Carry 2 was featured, and a lot of people said, great gun, love the series, the whole concept of the rotating barrel is cool, but there is no way I would pay over $800 for that. The MSRP on this is $889. And I agree, way too expensive for this handgun. It's got a 3.2 inch barrel, and yet it is super large, super heavy, and I just would never envision myself carrying it. And I think that was the main thought of the viewers. But today we have a KelTec. I owned this. This once was selling for so much money. The MSRP is $510, and people had bidding wars at the gun shows. They wanted it. I had it. I thought, well, I'll give my impressions. I owned it over 12 years ago. And this is Marie shooting it at the range. Racket. Good. Tagging them. Nice. You start out slow, but you tagged every single one. What are your impressions of that gun?
I know everybody says no recoil. I think maybe just a little bit.
Well, do you think it was just, it definitely had more energy than the 22 long rifle you were just shooting?
Definitely.
I give it a 50-50. All right, 50% chance working, 50% that it doesn't. See, high vis sights, see that? Here we have the KelTec PMR-30. This was so hot when it was launched. It was crazy hot. A lot of people loved it. $510 though. Chambered in 22 Magnum. Has this push button magazine release in the back of the grip. Nice capacity. I will give it that. It has nice capacity. It's a hammer fired, very lightweight, around 15 ounce handgun. The P17 is great. I have run all types of ammo through that. That one is the only KelTec that I actually kept. I got rid of all of them, including this. This I would load 25 rounds in hopes that out of that, maybe 18 ran properly. And if it did, it was a big success. But it is a hammer-fired gun. Very lightweight. 4.4 inch barrel. But chambered in 22 Magnum. And the reason I call it a 50-50 is because not just me, many people had problems running through. Now you could say, well, that's a rimfire. Don't you know anything? Well, yeah, I give it grace for that, but not 5 out of a mag of 20. All right, so that was my experience with it. But there again, every time I show a gun, there are people that say, yeah, I have it, I love it, I have no problem with it. And other people say, nope, not for me. This had its day. I think its day's gone. Many other 22 Magnum handguns are out there now, and you look at what this offers. It was once super special because we didn't see mags with that kind of capacity, and now we do. We see it actually quite often. And so it had its day. Is it still popular? I don't think so. I think the sight picture is pretty cool. Okay, and they are high vis sights. You can punch those out and put orange or white in there. But it's the PMR-30. MSRP $510. You're looking at the upper 400s for this. I don't know. I think some people will say it's relevant, but I do believe most will say not. It's just not as reliable as I'd like to see. I remember when I sold mine, I told the buyer, I said, look, it runs sometimes, not all the time. And I took a huge loss on it. I think I paid $600 in 2013. I think I drank the Kool-Aid. The PMR-30 Kool-Aid is what I drank. And I got it. I was all excited. And then I really didn't like it too much and then got rid of it. And I think that may be the sentiment. But, you know, the comments for these videos is what I really enjoy. And especially this series, is this pistol still relevant? Because every scope of comment you could possibly get comes my way. But it is low recoiling. It does have the 4.4 inch barrel. The very light trigger weight, by the way. I didn't mention that. I'll show you this. KelTec says 5-pound trigger. That actually feels way less than 5 pounds. Full reset, almost. And then that hammer cocks back. So it is a pre-cocked hammer design. But there it is. Is this pistol still relevant? Would you buy it? Would you take your $450 and put it somewhere else? I would. I'm going to say it's not relevant, but I want to know what you think. So let me know and stay tuned for the next Is This Pistol Still Relevant video. If you like videos like this, please subscribe and share. I always appreciate the thumbs up button. Thanks for watching, and you guys be safe.